Well, your lordships have said,
But there is
not
an
by user,
intervention by the-
declared or registered.
May be allowed.
Either declared or registered.
Intervention.
I just.
Declared or registered includes.
Should be a fine.
It's self-executory when the law came into force.
No, not.
When the law came into force.
We have
Sorry,
That's all.
Intervention.
Lordship, state government.
Taking a very serious and harsh step, my lord, in staying partly, indirectly, or in whichever way, my lord, one may call it, my lord, some statutory provisions may take up, your lordship must take up. I am requesting your lordship to examine. Allow me, my lord, allow me. And to be fair,
Just wanted to clarify, as far as the petitions filed before the president.
No, I'm not on
is concerned, just ignore it.
ignorable, I'm not, my lord, saying, my lord, but to be fair to them also, my lord, to be fair to them, because it is a question where your lordship needs assistance. Because it would affect, my lord, either large number of innocent people's, their right to land, their right to property, and at the same time, my lord, some, my lord, contentions with the petitioners are raising. And to be fair to them, my lord, they also did not get, my lord, sufficient, my lord, opportunity or
We are not
satisfactory.
deciding the matter, Mr.
My lord, your lordships are taking a very serious and harsh step, my lord, in staying partly, indirectly, or in whichever way, my lord, one may call it, my lord, some statutory provisions without complete assistance, my lord. My lord, my request is this. I am coming directly to my request. My lord, allow me to place within a week, and I promise your lordships it would come before your lordships within a week. My lord, my preliminary reply, my lord, some material with documents to show, statutes to show how, my lord, this came into picture. My lord, this is not, my lord, we respect, my lord, a matter your lordship would also like to consider on prima
Mr.
facie
Mehta,
reading.
it's like this. We had a particular situation, maybe there are infirmities in that situation, and I put it across very clearly. Some infirmities which were there. We also said there are certain positive things.
I understand, my lord, I understand, I fully
It's not
understand.
that, and we, let me also very clearly put it, somebody did say there should be complete stay, we said nothing to, there's not, cannot be any stay. At the same time, we don't want the situation to change.
My lord,
Because, just one, we don't want the situation, whatever situation today is prevailing, should change so drastically that it affects, it affects properties. There are provisions, like the provisions which you have enacted, that 5 years. We are not staying that. We are not staying that because that can be dealt with. That can be, we are not staying anything like that. All that we want to do is, normally there, you are right, absolutely. One of the thumb rules which the courts apply, we don't stay the legislations at the previous stage. At the same time, there's another thumb rule also, that normally when the matter is pending consideration before the court,
Please
the
speak up.
situation,
Speak up.
the situation as it is prevailing today should continue so as not to upset the rights of the party.
Please
So
take,
therefore, we suggested two options.
yes.
We suggested two things. You had yesterday said with regard to registration.
Lord, I'm not on merits. Let me complete my, my lord, request to your lordships. My lord, I'm not saying that your lordships may not take up or may not stay partly or, my lord, fully. My lord, even for the purpose of deciding what will be the fallout of your lordship's order, also your lordship will need some documents. I'm saying it with a sense of responsibility, that if your lordships were to say something about the work by user, my lord, what will be the fallout of that? Please hear us, my lord.
So we are hearing you. What will-
Allow me to place, my lord, material on record. My lord, 1 week, nothing would change, my lord. 1 week, nothing can change, my lord.
But then stay off as far as appointment of boards is concerned.
Not make any appointments, my lord. I make a statement.
Appointment of boards and councils is concerned, 1, 2. Number 3 is with regard to work in use, wherever the properties have been already declared as registered properties.
If it is declared, my lord, if it is registered, that's the
No,
distinction.
no, no, one. Registered in terms of section 36 of the 1995 Act. I'm not talking about registration now. I'm not talking about registration now.
Let me take instructions on the last part, and I'll possibly able to, my lord, say yes to it.
And
I don't want
there
to
is
change
normally-
position.
Yes, that's all. We don't want the position to change.
Position, government does not want to overreach your lordship's jurisdiction.
No, there's no question of overreaching.
I know, your lordship
And I
is not
don't,
considering it.
I do not, we never said, look, Parliament makes laws, executive decides and execute the laws, judiciary adjudicates.
But-
We
but-
strictly go by that. pattern.
One line, only
But,
one
but,
line.
but Parliament is entitled to a
Correct?
fair, reasonable, it's
Anyway,
Parliament, not
one minute,
will of the people.
one minute.
Will of the people.
1 minute, please.
10 days,
One-
15 days, Parliament will not be
Okay,
given.
okay, fine.
After 15 days.
Okay, fine, we'll do that. But in the meanwhile, no appointments to
But
the
nothing,
board.
no heavens
I
will fall.
make a
Okay,
statement.
fine.
No heavens will fall.
Okay, fine. No appointments to the board, no appointments to the council,
I make a statement.
and no changes as far as
Registered works are concerned.
That's
If. That's part of law. That's part of the law, my lord. And if there is any,
Make us say something about registration. My lord, what is being today said is that hereafter no work will be registered, without registration of the document, it will not be registered
Oh,
by the.
fine, clarify that. So then,
The earlier law,
if any,
from 1923,
Yes.
1954, and penalties were imposable even then. I can. show-
not penalty, jail terms.
And
Mr. Ranjit Kumar, please.
so therefore.
No, Mr. Ranjit Kumar, this is not correct. Mr. Tushar Mehta is on his legs.
No,
I am only earnestly
1 minute,
requesting.
1 minute. We got no difficulty, Mr. Mehta. We got no-
Within a week, my reading of the provision.
1 minute, please. Not
My
like this.
reading of the provision is within a week, nothing can happen even if government wants to. And if not somebody is aggrieved, somebody can always come.
Appointments are not
Oh,
happening.
1 minute.
Appointment is in my hands, my lord, I can tell your lordship. my lord.
Correct, that's,
No
no,
appointment fee.
no, state governments are also there. Your state governments may not be in your hands. The central government is to appoint a bench.
State government.
Please, Mr. Ranjit Kumar, please. You're not representing all the states, are you representing all the states?
Representing some
Correct,
state, I can
correct.
say for my.
So therefore, please, as far as council, can we
But I
have,
can make a statement. If before your lordship hears, if any state which is not represented makes any state appointment, may be treated as void.
okay, fine. And as far as,
I can't be, my lord, more
correct.
candid than this.
Correct. And as far as the works which have been already declared and registered as, declared in the Gazette or registered as
Yes.
works under section 36 of the,
Of course.
Okay,
That's
sir.
not my assurance to your lordship.
My lord use the word or
okay, that's fine, please fine. We've got no, look, we are not anxious. What we thought was,
Your lordships are not. Your
we
lordships
also want,
overreach, my lord, the pendency of the petition, that's your lordship's concern.
one additional thing, well, there's one small additional thing. There's an addical thing, 3C1, 2 and proviso. Because they will treat it as not a work. It operates by law, Malal.
No, Dr. Singhvi, once we say that the works which have been already declared to be.
Declared and registered.
Raise noble councils amongst yourself, to whom all the papers can be given, and who will be filing the rejoinder.
Well, your lordships have said,
Lord, there is
work
an
by
intervention
user,
by the-
declared or registered,
May be allowed.
either declared or registered. my lord.
Intervention.
Yeah, I just,
Declared or registered, including work by use,
yeah,
Oh, including, that's fine then.
including work by use.
That's fine then. Kindly make that clear.
I know what I'm declaring.
That's perfect, that's perfect.
Lordship's item
One more
57.
sentence, Wallace, one more sentence. That 3C, 1, 2 and proviso, it's self-executory when the law came into force.
No, not.
When the law came into force,
We have,
self-ex,
Sorry,
That's all.
not gonna happen.
Intervention. Lordship, state government, lords have representing the state government. I am
1
representing.
minute, please.
May I-
Intervention.
May I suggest?
Intervention.
On
1
your-
minute, Mr. Jain. I remember that.
Representation of the states.
Thing I don't remember.
Can I-
It's not so bad.
I am requesting for the state
1
government.
minute, please. Now 1 minute,
Can
please.
be allowed.
Similarly, on your side, please appoint